Hello everyone, welcome back. In the previous video, we learned how to work with checkboxes, and in this video, we will learn how to handle radio buttons in Playwright. First of all, what is a radio button? A radio button is one which allows user to select only one option from a group. For example, let's go to this the sites we used earlier. You can open any of these. I am going with demo QA. Open demo QA and let's go for radio buttons. Like under elements, I think you will find radio buttons over here. Yeah, these are the radio buttons. Just let's create another test and directly navigate to this one. So for test, same, write the same method and then you can give it any name like select radio button test, right? Then another parameter we have to pass is a function, and we need to pass the page fixture. Once that is passed, let's start with the code. So the very first step is we need to navigate to the page. Await page dot go to and provide the direct URL for the radio button. Once that is done, now let's locate it. Right click, inspect, and okay, we have the ID, so which is the most easier one. Then class and type radio is also there. So let's go with ID for now. Uh, okay, let's first of all store the locator. Yes, we will name it as yes radio button and store it page dot locator. So here we are just storing the locator, so we need not use any action. We are not doing any action, so no need of await over there, right? So next, okay, once we select this, right, once like we know the locator, we just need to click here. So for radio button, there is no like specific code. You just need to perform the click operation. That's it. Once you click, the radio button is selected. And if we have selected the radio button, how do we verify? Okay, is this selected or not selected? So there is another method. We will same way we will use another what we say assertion over here. So yes, radio button should be checked to be checked, right? Or what we can do is there is another way. What we can do is we can say await expect and the another locator for this one like impressive is there. Let's select inspect and like this impressive radio button should not be selected, right? So page dot locator, if one is selected it means the another one is not selected, right? So dot, simply add a not method over here, not, right? So then to be selected, it remains same like not to be checked, sorry. Yeah, it has to be not to be checked. So like one we are checking and another one we are not checking, so not dot to be checked, right? So simple way, like because we can only select one option at a time, right? So we just say like if this is checked, then it means this one is not checked. And if this is checked, it means this one is not checked. And there is one more validation you can do is like every time you select, it says that you have selected yes or you have selected impressive, right? So what we can do is we can simply fetch the locator for this one, right? If you see, this one is P text success is the class, right? Okay, what we can do, we can add one more assertion over here, await, expect, right? Then simply add the locator, whatever we want to locate. And for class is dot class name, right? Dot text success, right? So what should be there? It should have that text to contain text is the assertion we will use over here. And what is the what text it contains? Suppose we are selecting yes, then the text has to be you have selected, right? And yes. So this is the text that should be there, right? So we have added double assertion over here. One is like it should be checked, other one not should be should not be checked, and this one should have a text yes because we are selecting the yes radio button. So let's run it just for revision purpose. Like so, select box. First of all, we need to, you know, do a select option, right? There is a particular method like country dropdown dot select option. Once we select it, then we expect it to have value or to have text, right? So, or we can select it using, there were three ways to select it, right? One was simply using the value, then another was to then label, and third method we used was index. But here for the radio button, we just have one click method. You just use the locator and click on the locator, and this is how you can write your assertions. So we will run only this test case this time. Save it. Don't forget to save it because you won't be able to run it if you don't save it, right? So it is running, and I think, yeah, the test case is very quick. So what I can do is I can add await page dot wait for some time, wait for timeout. Let's add over here like 2000 milliseconds, right? So save it and run it. This time it will wait, and you can see the text box radio button selected over there. So this is selected. Or what we can do is, if you feel like, let's first select yes, and then we can select the impressive, right? Let's select impressive after that. Just a one line of code, right? So await page dot locator, right? And we are selecting it with the ID dot click. And once it clicks over there, we can add another way. So this is just for the visibility. Okay, after one, like we are selecting the another, so that you can understand it. Or what we can do is we can add one more timeout here on the top. So once it navigates to the page, we added a timeout, save it and rerun it. This time, first of all, it will select yes, then it will select another one. So select yes, and then now it select impressive, and the test case passed. That's it. It's very easy. Thank you.